that's obviously a fear of mine. We've had a couple of run-ins where, sheriff. Let me get straight to the point. How do parents like me, moms who are trying to raise their sons to be good kids and this, that, and the other, how can we look forward to knowing that our sons are safe in the streets? How do we look for, like, what is there something set in plan, like a program or something that says, hey, we're going to get this city where it needs to be so your son can walk to the store without having the concern of mistaken identity or things like that?
It's a real problem, and you are right to be concerned because African Americans, and particularly African American young males, they get it from both ends. They're disproportionately the victims of violent crime, and they're disproportionately suspects of violent crime. And we need to reduce both of those.
Yeah.
Right? We need to make the system fairer, but we also need to make the streets safer. And what I've been trying to argue in this campaign is that those two goals don't push against each other. They're mutually reinforcing.
Okay.
In order for us to make the streets safer, we need to get the community, particularly the African American community, to cooperate with law enforcement in a way that they don't right now, or not as much as they could.
Yes.
Provide tips, report crimes, serve as witnesses. That's the only way we're going to bend the curve on violent crime, so that your son can walk to the store without fear of being a victim of a crime. But in order to get that trust from the community, which is lacking right now, so that they will cooperate with law enforcement, we need to make the system fairer. We need to stop. The city had stop and frisk for so many years, right? And they said, oh, this is what's reducing crime. And then there was a federal lawsuit, and they investigated, and they found out like 90% of the people that they stopped were completely innocent. There was nothing going on. The police were abusing the authority and just creating mistrust in the community, because you have repeat players, right? The same 16-year-olds are stopped over and over and over again in those neighborhoods, right? And so now they're completely alienated from law enforcement. When they stopped stop and frisk, some people on the right predicted, oh, crime is going to soar.
Yeah.
They stopped stop and frisk, and crime continued to go down for years afterwards.